Hi everyone, welcome to this week's video. With there being less boats on the Norfolk Broads, I thought, well, I better go and find some other ones for you. So here we are, I've brought you to London. And my goodness, it certainly delivers boats. The Uber taxis were just amazing. I didn't go on them and I didn't go on any of the trips. But just look at the boats that I saw in the very short area that I walked along Victoria Embankment with my friend. It was a very early start. I left my house at 6:30 and I walked to Judith's and collected her along the way. Some other neighbours came out of their house and we all walked down to the bus stop, not very far away at all. And it takes an hour to pick everybody up who are also going on the trip, and then about 3 hours to get to London. It was the most fabulous day. It really was. And now we know everything that's about where the coach drops us off. We decided we'll do the London Eye, the Uber boat trip, and probably one of the river trips as well. So what did we do while we were here? Well, we went across one of the bridges, ended up where the TV studios are, and there was some Sunday morning show being recorded. I don't know if it was live or not. And we had something to drink over that side, and then we came back across the bridge and investigated around this side of Victoria Embankment. Found a lovely pub called the Princess where we had lunch. And then we went back out walking after lunch and walked miles. 7 miles, in fact, is what we did. So I'm starting with the boats first to show you, and then I'll show you what I filmed from the coach on my arrival into London. Unless you do YouTube, you won't probably appreciate how many times you have to stop and film. And of course, I've got my friend with me, and she never once complained. Well, she never does. But, it's a lot when somebody keeps stopping to film. So she was very patient with me. So thank you, Judith. I'm sorry I kept stopping. But she understands. She knows. She knows what I'm like. And you have to keep filming because you need as much content as possible to make your video. The London Eye is fascinating because it looks as though it isn't moving when actually it is continuously moving, just very slow.
And something along the lines of...
You have to really be aware of the cycle lane. Oh my goodness. The electric bikes just whiz past. Mind you, so do the ordinary bikes. And there's tuk-tuks as well, if that's what they're called. Great fun. Look at them going past. All blaring out music. I don't think I'd go in one though. Of course, this is a sight that was all too often. And then afternoon tea, bus tour. And one of the big bus tours as well there. You can hop off and on. And I believe this is the dragon marking the entrance to the City of London. Do correct me though if I've got that wrong. One of the original police boxes. So obviously now this footage is from the coach as we approached London and got into London. It's fascinating, all the buildings. The architecture is amazing, it really is. Look at those, how they curve. There's building work and cranes everywhere you look. Tower of London, looking wonderful with the sunshine on it. I'd just like to thank you for all your likes on last week's video and for the shares. It's very much appreciated. Once again this week I've had new subscribers and another new membership subscription too. So thank you all.
Look at that lovely, magnificent place there, slightly to the rivers, where all the great decisions of this country are made.
The Houses of Parliament and Big Ben looked amazing, absolutely amazing. Let me quickly tell you a funny story that happened on the day. On the way back, we stopped at the same services for a very quick stop. And we both went in together. And Judith saw somebody she knew. Well, I knew them as well. But I carried on walking ahead to the ladies. And when I came back out, Judith was nowhere to be seen. I couldn't find her anywhere. So I'm texting her and I'm trying to ring her. So I thought, I don't know. And you only have a 15-minute stop, so you've got to get back to the coach. So I thought, I'll go back to the coach. And I get on and I say, I've lost Judith. I don't know where she is. She said, the woman said, don't worry, we won't go without her. And then she arrived. But my point in telling you this, that was the one thing we hadn't discussed. What happens if we lose each other on the day? So always make sure you know. As you can imagine, there were lots of people here today when we went on Sunday. And lots of different languages as well. I like trying to work out where people were from. So what do you reckon? Do you think we'll ever get Uber boats on the Norfolk Broads? As well as the video, there's all these photos I kept stopping to take. So you understand now why I'm apologising to Judith earlier. I hadn't realised just how many photos I'd taken off the London Eye. But it was just fascinating. No matter where you were, all the different angles, it always looked as though it wasn't moving. Absolutely brilliant. I think I said earlier we had lunch in the Princess pub. Well, Princess of Wales it was. It was very nice. Planes were constantly in view no matter where you were. They must land at Heathrow about every minute or even every half a minute. A phenomenal amount of planes went past. The eye is so large you have to stand well back to be able to get the whole of it in the photograph. I hope you've enjoyed the boats along the River Thames here in London and all the sights. Thank you all for watching, and I'll be back again next Friday with another video for you. Bye.